and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we will be talking about Christian McCaffrey's new contract. Now, this video was actually supposed to be a different video. It was supposed to be about a video about Nova, so I'm going to push that video back another day. So that will be coming out on the Wednesday, and then I'll have a podcast coming out on the Thursday. So, Christian McCaffrey has signed a new 4-year deal that makes him the highest paid running back in the NFL. Does he deserve it? We'll talk about that later. First, let's go into Christian McCaffrey's stats. In rushing, 2017, because this is going to be his 4th year, he was fifth in 2016. Jeez. See, he was fifth in 2017. What am I saying? 2017 was his first year, so he was fifth in 2017. He played 10 games, rushed for 435 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 117 rushing attempts in total. 2018, he had 16 games, 1,098 yards, 7 touchdowns, 219 rushing attempts. And this past season, he had 16 games, 1,387 yards, 15 touchdowns, 287 rushing attempts. Now, this is a different stat because Christian McCaffrey's not really like one of the like speed backs. He's more of a receiving back. So we're going to take a look at the receiving stats of Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey in 2017 had 80 receptions, 651 yards, 5 touchdowns. 2018, he had 107 receptions, 867 yards, 6 touchdowns. And this past season, he had 116 receptions, 1,005 yards, 4 touchdowns. Now, 2019, in terms of 2019 stats this past season, he was third in rushing, 1,387 yards. He was the first guy was Derrick Henry, and I think second was Dalvin. Was it Dalvin Cook? I'm not sure the second, but I know Derrick Henry was first with like 1,400 something yards. So third in rushing, he was second in receptions behind Michael Thomas, which is actually impressive for a running back to get second in receptions behind a wide receiver, and he was first in scrimmage yards. So this Christian McCaffrey really deserves his contract. I'm a Falcons fan, and I'm going to say yes. Christian McCaffrey does deserve this contract because Christian McCaffrey has gotten better each season. Even though the Panthers haven't been doing so well in these past 3 seasons that he's been playing, that's not due down to him. That's due down to the other stuff. Cam Newton hasn't played since, 2016. That is not Christian McCaffrey's fault. The Carolina offense doesn't really work well. They had Kyle Allen as the quarterback last season. Is that Christian McCaffrey's fault? No, but they put their faith in Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey put it back in them. He rushed for over 1,380 yards. He had 15 touchdowns as a running back in 16 games. He had 287 rushing attempts this past year. And not only that, in receiving, he had 116 receptions, 1,005 yards, 4 touchdowns. That is really, really impressive. To have over 1,000 yards in rushing and to have over 1,000 yards in receiving is really, really impressive, especially for a running back. Derrick Henry, I'm not really sure how. I'm pretty sure Derrick Henry didn't really finish like over 1,000 yards of receiving, because when I tested out the receiving stats, I did not see another running back besides Christian McCaffrey there. This man is one of the best running backs in the NFL. So in terms of him getting a new contract, he 100% deserves it. This man is going to be the He should be. I'll be honest. What's his name has retired now? The tight end Greg Olsen. Cam Newton's gonna be Cam Newton's left basically. Luke Kuechly has left. So if you really want to look at the Panthers leader, you have to consider Christian McCaffrey to be one of them, because Christian McCaffrey is just one of the best Panthers players. I'm pretty sure he's the best Panthers player on that offense. Considering now they just brought in Teddy Bridgewater, if they can start to do good with Teddy Bridgewater and Christian McCaffrey can keep himself healthy for the next 4 years, Christian McCaffrey is going to be up there in the one all-time best running backs, because this man is good. I'm going to go back to the stats real quick. 2017, he had 10 games. He rushed for over 435 yards. That was his rookie season, so I get him the benefit of the doubt. But when he played all 16 games, he rushed for over 1,098 yards. And then this past year, like I said before, he rushed for 1,387 yards. He rushed for over 300 yards more in his junior season than his sophomore season. And this will technically be his senior season in the NFL if the NFL actually does start back. And I'm pretty sure he could rush for over 1,400 yards this season. But I really don't know, because with the new head coach Matt Rule, it's gonna be really, really tough to see how he does that offense. I mean, if he likes the run style offense, then Christian McCaffrey's gonna fluster when it comes to that. But if he likes the passing attempts, Christian McCaffrey's probably gonna have the same thing as his 2018 year, or probably 16 games, 1,098 yards, or probably around there, and the same amount of touchdowns. But 15 touchdowns as a rushing guy, and then 19 touchdowns in total as a running back in 2019 is really, really impressive. So I gotta give Christian McCaffrey the benefit of the doubt, even though I don't like the Panthers. I'm a Falcons fan, and I hope we are better than them this season. I gotta say, Christian McCaffrey does deserve this contract, because this man has been very, very impressive. He's put the team on his back, and most of the games that they probably won this past season was due down to Christian McCaffrey, because he is such a good running back. If I'm right, he came from Stanford. I'm not sure what pick he was in the draft, but he does deserve this contract, and I'm glad he's the highest paid running back. But if you look at the previous highest paid running back in the NFL, which was Ezekiel Elliott, it didn't turn out good for him this past season. But I think that's a whole different offense compared to Carolina. I think Christian McCaffrey flourishes in this offense, so I don't think he's going to have to deal with the same thing that Ezekiel Elliott had to deal with. And I feel like he's going to stay the highest paid running back for at least another year before guys like Dalvin Cook or other guys like, who else? Derrick Henry got franchise tagged, so that's out of the question. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please just smash the like button. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.